Now in today's English class, we are going to see grammar, modals and semi-modals. You've already learnt this in 9th standard, but still we will just start from the beginning. Okay, so you are going to learn modals and semi-modals. We all know what are verbs. You know, verbs are action words or doing words, okay, like running, skip, jump, smile, laugh. All these are actions. In verbs, we have two types of verbs. One is the main verb and the other is the auxiliary verb. Look at this sentence. He will help me. Now the action word is help. So that is the main verb. Will is the auxiliary verb, which actually helps the main verb in the sentence. Hope you understood what are auxiliary verbs. Now we will see the different types of auxiliary verbs. One is the primary, then we have modals, and then we have the semi-modals. Primary verbs are be verbs. Be verbs, in the be verbs we have am, is, are, was and were. All this you'd have learnt in your lower classes. Have verbs are has and had. Do verbs are does and did. Now we'll come to our topic, modals. These 9 words are called modals. Can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might and must. I repeat, can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might and must. Semi-modals are also modals. They are used to, dare to, need to, ought to. Now what are auxiliary verbs? They are helping verbs. Okay? They help the main verb. Now let's look into what are modal verbs. Modal verbs are used to indicate modality that expresses the speaker's general intention, like likelihood, ability, permission, request, capacity, suggestions, order, obligation, advice, etc. Rule number 1, modals do not change. We don't add s to modals. Modals do not change. Can is always can. Must is always must. We never say cans or must. Now, we can sing is the right sentence. Now, just because we is plural, we don't say we can sing. Hope you got the first rule. The second rule is they can't stand alone. Now, look at the sentence. He can finish his work. Now, you know, finish is the main verb. So, he can his work. So, modals cannot stand separately. It does not make sense. So, we say he can finish his work. Now, can is the modal. Finish is the main verb. We don't say he can to finish. We don't add to the modal. Or we don't say he can finishes his work. Hope you understood. They cannot stand alone. We don't add to and we don't add plural s or es to it. We shall continue. The first modal is can and could. Now can is generally used in present tense and could mostly in past tense. The first one under can is ability. I can speak 3 languages. I can sing well. Offer. Can I help you? Possibility. Smoking can cause cancer. Request. Can you hand me the pencil? Permission. Can I borrow your notebook? Could. Ability. I told you it's used in the past tense. I could play a guitar when I was a child. Suggestion. I could help you with Spanish. Spanish is a language. Possibility. A lot of crime could be prevented. Request. The same as can. Could you hand me the pencil? Permission. The same as can. Could I borrow your notebook? The next one is will. Will is used in statements with habits. He will never come to school on time. Promise. I will come for the wedding. Prediction. It will rain heavily. Determination. I will win the race. Would. Habits. There were times when we would share our lunch. Request. Would you tell her to meet me? Invitation. Would you like a cup of coffee? Must or should is generally used as advices. Obligation. You must go to school or you should go to school. Necessity. You must go to a doctor or you should go to a doctor. Prohibition. You must not steal or you should not steal. You must be careful. Shall. Shall is used in suggestions. Shall I get a pizza for dinner tonight? Offers. Shall I carry your bag for you? Instructions. What should I do with your letters when it arrives? Promises. You shall be the first person to know my secret. Confirmation. I shall always be your friend. May or might is generally used in statements with possibility. There may be a storm next week. She might be early today. The next one that you're going to learn is semi-modals or quasi-modals. Semi-modals are also known as quasi-modals. You have to remember this word, undo. U, used to, N, need to, D, dare or dare to, O, ought to. Used to, she used to go cycling with me. So something that has been a habit. Need to, you need to work hard. This is like advice. Dare, I dare not go alone in the dark. Ought to, like advice. Something with a stress. You ought to dress up properly. Now let's look at the exercises. I can sing well. You should buy this book. Could you please lend me your book? I swear I will work hard. You must not criticize. May I have your autograph? Fill in using quasi-modals. You ought to speak politely. My brother used to sing in the choir. Do I need to put more oil in my car? You dare not fight with him. Children, hope you understood modals and semi-modals. Thank you, children. Take care.